Що я там продовжуємо? З цим ми поговорили. Звісно, ми мали стояти там, але так як я ходив поїсти, гра вирішила дропнути. А.
The
От піде.
door is looking at us.
Бля, ще до люміненцію, блядь, прикастити. А, вона в мене є.
I'll be quiet.
Бля, а може поставити, щоб я міг бігати, блядь, бо цей квест скоріше всього нас заєбе. А можу тако робити? Ха, шо, чел? Шо з лицом? Опа! Скріли жопу, да? Шахта око. Давай.
Books
Yeah.
so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mind. It's even grander than I had expected.
Понял. Давай. Ніхера. Все круто. Що це за
I
стімпанк?
cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Тут у нас
Look at
плюс
this lift.
стімпанк, да?
Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
Давай. Крути корбу, ёпта. Чел. Добре. Значить, блядь, всі студенти вміють трансфігурацію, а ми не вміємо. Ой. Ну так.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
Не знаю, що воно було. Шторушечко. Блін, ну інтер'єр шахне прям. Що ти сібеш і даш мені злазати? А, то камінь, блядь. Маємо це зупинити і прийти туди. Понял. Ні? Окей, давай ще отаку. Можливо, нам іти сюди.
I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
Да, давай, чим. Що там?
We
Що
need
ти
to
про
be
людей
careful.
сказав?
As I'm sure you know, not all goblins are as friendly as Lodgok.
Те?
to say
Ну
the
то
least.
ми знаємо це. І ми поступаємо з ними отак. Получив? В моєчку йдеш. Бля, круть його похуй на щиті. Якось так получається. Опа! Ренрок!
That was a little more than I'm
Бля,
used
тут
to.
красиво. Тут
I'll
так
get us
було.
through here safely, Amit. You have my word.
А, точно, Амід хотів бути в цілковитій безпеці. Ну, ми його постараємось не підвести.
We're being watched by a door.
Сука. Що ти палиш, креса? Оп,
Clever.
клаве. Серйозно? Типа, а чо... О. Окей. Опа. Серйозно, ми можемо спела кастити? Не.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be
Бля, то
plans
можна
around
типу
here
супостасу
somewhere.
прийти. Ну,
A schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. curious.
Revelio.
There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
Ну, треба на другий поверх, да? Все похоже на те. Що треба. Добре, то поки не йдемо. Тю-тю-ру-тю. Так, що цих молодих їбем чи ні?
Revelio.
Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. Let me know if you see any
Там
more
буквально
plans or
можна
schematics.
було
We can't afford
Бля,
to
ні,
knock
ну
off
це...
empty-handed.
Наше я поставив тут ту бочку, ну нащо, ну нащо? Я хотів пройти це по стелсу. Але гра цього не хоче, і я не винен. Але гра, бачите, цього не хоче. Ніхера ти бомбарду вміє. Хорош.
Revelio.
Ревеліо. А, то і самі... Сам спаде. Там все одно трубу є. Короче, гра сама не хоче, щоб я поставився.
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building
Wow,
something
that-
rather large. But what?
Це ти
I
лінгвіст.
will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Переводчик. О. Хто ти, воїн? Блять, взагалі, там в мене мав бути інший став. Вау, стратега. Бомбарда. А, в мене що таке нічого. Такого ти очікував? А? Так, тут... Що вас так багато? Я не розумію, що вас так багато. Я проїбав трансформацію. Ой, тут, конечно, ви, блядь, в тому коридорчику. Алло, ти куди? Чел. Куда воно летить? Куда воно летить, блядь?
This healing is too much.
Stay close.
Та ні, нормально.
I've handled much worse.
Another boiler.
Все норм.
This place is more complex than I had expected. Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is.
Хіра, ця шахта, по-твоєму, ще мала? Ну, блядь, окей. Туди потрапимо якось? Думаєш?
Incendio.
Не знаю, чи то правильно, чи то неправильно. Так, правильно. Добре, давай. Лутаємо. Тут що за... Пазл. Пазлмен, та? А наш ми туди йдемо лутати ту скриньку? Бомжацьку. Є інфа. Я ще в... Не знаю, як в мене цей інвентар не скачався. Можна стрибнути звідси? Я не хочу лізти знову через ту шкафу. Ось. Так, може я сітку тут підняти? Пробуй. Тут вона не може користуватися. Так, так. Лол. Ну от і все. Все. Так, ну туди, так? Красиво. Прям мені... Це мені нагадало Кімберберн. Бобри теж таки вміють, а? Як тобі таке, Хогвартс? Як тобі таке? До речі, зайти подивитися, що тут по апдейту. Ще гру релізнули. Інтересно, інтересно.
Devil's snare. Nasty stuff if we're not careful.
Entanglement we need right now.
Якась трава. Яку ми можемо самі посадити. Окей. Ну, ще кріп'яє. Що, може цей по стелсу? Ні, ну тут ми хочемо грати по стелсу, і гра нам що каже? Роз'їбіть дозорного через бомбарду, поки він заражає магію. Потім перемогти з використанням Petrificus Totalus. Скільки ось тут є? Раз, два, три, 4, 5, 6. Мінімум 6. Мінімум 6. Так, я б хотів притягнути оцих двох. Бочечкою. No, no! Так, ти поки пустій покаш, чел. Так, а ти що тут робиш? Ніхера, я там навіть противника не бачу, як ви там цього, блядь, дістала. Вау. Больно. Це було доволі таки больно. Там культ, вони, конечно, норм. Бля, їх тут охерам, кстати. Бачу, чим написал. Сорі. Не той спел. Не знаю, що робиться там. Спокійно. Та, блядь, не на того! Ну, переді мною стоїть чел, а вона кидає спали, блядь, того, що стоїть, блядь, за 3 кілометри. Найс. Найс, найс, Ірель, найс. Ах, сука. Так, а Petrificus, що ми можемо? Як це взагалі працює? Це стан, типа. А, ну через X теж можна. Ой, через X, через... Так, давай так само. Найс, блядь. О, люмус. Люмус ми поважаємо, так? Куда ти стріляєш? Скажи мені, куди ти стріляєш? Блять, палки, що ти це раз? Так, мені, будь ласка, відвернути мій спел треба. Це піздець. Так, ти ходи сюди, нахуй. Гайди. Ти хочеш вмерти, по-моєму. Якось так казалось. Так, хто ще є? Так, я хочу потріхатись, але я не пам'ятаю, як його якраз таки. По-моєму, через імперію. О, больно. Finally.
How many of them are there?
That should be the last of them, Amit.
Серйозно, це що, все лут? Камон. Та зайди, блять, в меню. Ай, блядь, знову. Починається знову. Інтересний геймплей. Починається. А на що мені збирати той зелений шмот обосаний, скажи? Є? Я не буду тут збирався. Все.
Revelio.
Слава сраку. Безполезний лут. Нам сюди однозначно. Ну, що? А, понял, що? Де бочка? Ладно, горить.
Revelio.
Да? Тут просто око.
Yes, of course.
Yes, of course. Ой.
Incendio.
Блін, прикольно, вона вде під цим. Під ілюміненцією. Тихенько говорить спели, типа так.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
До речі, ніхто не дізнається, що ми тут були. Anyone, так? Там один є сундучела, так. Але ж як нам на нього похер? Ну я не знаю, чи є смисл того. Раз ми вже почали.
I need a moment to catch my
People.
breath. This was more than I
Лісу не
bargained for.
кидає та корба.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here.
А ти б сама не додумалася, так? От знайти цей? Це було важко. А де сундук? Що, не зубав?
Revelio.
Так, давай, ти не хочеш вийти звідси? Щоб ми пробіглися так же, блядь, нікого нема. О, сюди? А. Ось і сундук. О. Третій уровень Лохоморе. Ну, до побачення. Такого ми не знаємо. Такого нас не навчили. Місячний камінь.
We're almost out of here,
Yes.
Meat. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed.
Де? Цілий? Окей, як йти в чарку. Блять. Бля. Бля. Давай, камбэк. Ты иди. Бля. Не випадково. Думав, що це двері. І що, давай покатаємося на ліфті. Доволі залипатель. Бля, серйозно? Широко. А. Все-таки я був правий в першу чергу свою. В першу думку свою. Ми можемо знову вийти туди.
Can we please talk about
Давай,
what
давай
just
поговоримо.
happened?
That wasn't so
Що
bad,
тебе
was
цей?
it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lord Gog.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday.
Давай, давай.
Without further ado, adieu.
Угу.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain.
Can you
But
help me?
instead, she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she had been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
Отсюка.
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lord Gog, for telling me this.
Такий, чим він нам поміг?
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals. But the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Ну давай. Працюй. Так, то що, ми... 7 тільки на цьому, типа, 7 з 14 тільки на цьому етапі чи в загальному? Як це працює? Хз. Типа тут ми тільки виконали 4. Не знаю, як це працює. Так, ну все, чекаємо СВУ. Але ми йдемо в Хоксміт продавати рахло. Так, це
I
так.
hope Professor Fitz...
Якийсь челям став.
I believe my next broom upgrade to be even more impressive than the last. Come by Spintwitches as soon as you can.
Так, що я маю тут зробити? Куда мені прийти до цього прийшов? Ну, блядь, давай сюда. Алло, алло! Акцию! Куда? Куда? Заебись. Ну, буває. Прикольний мостик, добре. Пока квестів у нас особо й нема. Так, ну давай, нам все одно треба Фоксміт. Так. У нас є бабки. Чи нема? Гроші то у нас є.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Not enough reflection on the Hello again.
Revelio.
Wonderful to see you. As
Splendid,
before,
right?
I've arranged this special upgrade for you.
Давай,
What are we
чел.
looking for today?
Що там у нас? 4000? Та пішов ти в сраку, блядь. Ти думаєш, я що? Багатий чи що? Ти на приколі, чел. нахерам. Залишим. 4К, найс.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
А, мені ж нам дали новий цей. Нове завдання по мейн-квесту дам. Третій челендж. А, це останнє? У мене що 2 вже стоїть? Понял. Зараз йдемо сюди і потім підемо на мейн. Блять. Де ти є? Ну, Хогвартс, окей. Хогвартс іде. Блять, я ж не вибрав завдання. Не вибрав. Це тут? Ой. Ти телефон не зрадила.
So frustrating. You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
Seriously?
I hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could
Lol.
have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful. Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you. And she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But, Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught
Ой,
at
щось
Hogwarts,
тухота.
so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus, and it is in my gazelle form that I
Sure,
have been able to
Nima.
wander the highlands rather freely until now, much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
Ніхера собі. Непогано.
Were you
Як це
born in
працює?
Animagus? Or did you learn to become one?
Animagi are not born. The process is quite elaborate. It involves holding a mandrake leaf in one's mouth for an entire month, then placing the leaf in a crystal phial so that it is imbued with moonlight, then adding one of your own hairs. And that is just the beginning. Self-transfiguration is common among students at Wagadu, but Professor Weasley considers it much too dangerous to teach at Hogwarts.
Що? Що? Окей.
Can you choose
Можна
what form
вибрати?
your animagus will take?
Oh no. A person's animagus form is determined by their personality. My mother is convinced that my form is a gazelle because I adapt well to any situation. I believe it is because I can sense danger and keep my wits about me.
How does it feel to transform into an animal?
Well, the first time it can be a bit unnerving. I felt a kind of searing pain and a strong double heartbeat. But it gets easier the more you do it. I no longer feel any pain, and I must say, I find a sense of comfort in the double
Yeah, прикольно.
heartbeat. and I love being able to view the world from a different perspective.
Now the nickname makes sense.
Wonderful,
What an
yeah?
extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent. She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
She's concerned for your safety. It may be best for you to stay away from Hogsmeade for now.
That may be safe, but I do not believe that it would be best. Do you?
Чи ти мене
You could
питаєш,
have
алло?
fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Randrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act
Бо мені
as you
похуй, я
have.
імба.
I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them.
Шариш, шариш?
My mother cannot know where I am all the time. Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
Безполезно, я б сказав. Все? А де квест виконаний? Сюки. Давай. На мейн квест, на... О, блядь, давай. Йдем до стражника. Бля, що це? Курсор, як? Як ти це зробив? How did you do this? Фіг ще там стоїть чи ні? Оп, оп, оп. Окей. Стоять, стоять. Кемпери. Не, ну ця карта прям must have.
Welcome back.
Все, ти вже підготувала свій челендж. Йобаний. Мені, блядь, треба ближче підійти, ти мене не бачиш? Може я хочу на всіх дивитися, не тільки тебе.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Дріл.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the
Overdrilled,
broken
huh?
container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
Oh.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. And in fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I
Так там ж
understand.
друга лохомора, ні?
Very well. We'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
Ну, піздець. Хто четвертий?
I think I know how and where to approach the centaurs about protecting the Snidgets.
Плюс квест.
Meet me in the Forbidden Forest.
Forbidden Forest.
How will I gain access to the headmaster's office? Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
Давай зайдемо до фіга. А, ну типа якраз, да. Два квеста. Так, ну з кентаврами я пішов по цей. Зараз підемо до фіга, потім підемо до кентаврів. Це має бути інтересно. Де ти там, блядь? Що? Квести, телепорти, все на купу. Так багато інфі. Chill.
Oi, can you help me?
Артур. Що ти в сраку, Артур? Блять, як... Ой, як я мав поняти, що, блядь, той телепорт, а то не той телепорт.
Revelio.
І он тут... А, тут сундучок. Окей. Здоров. Виграємо, що тобі є, може. Тобі нічого не знає.
What do we have here? A demiguise.
Де? Де тебе маска? Не бачу. Тут? Ні, ой. Ой! А, вот. Що, залутаємо. Ти ж не проти фіхта.
Mine now, demiguise.
I believe I can sneak away without drawing my mother's eye.
А, бля, промотали час і
And we
плюс
will
цей
devise a plan.
квест. Офіга нема. Ой, це не ми. Бач, пропало. А є.
Repairer.
Ну. Як, раз нема доказів, нема що це відновлювати. Да?
Professor Fig, the keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And, sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the port key. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't Polyjuice Potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have Polyjuice Potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
А, сразу? Ніхера там бутиль. Бля, а ти могла не розбивати цей колбу?
How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
Непогано. Як на мене тут реагували? Студенти. Себас, здоров. Тут директор тобі хоче щось сказати.
Professor, good to see you here.
Окей. Це прям рофл.
Professor, a moment of your time, please.
Блядь. Давай, пафосно, серйозно підійдемо.
Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp, places to be.
Of course, sir. Only you'd asked me about a
Бля, ти
particular
просто пішов кудись,
potion, and I
did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Ой.
Now, to
Це прям
determine which
рофл.
student gets this rather unenviable task.
Звісно ж, блядь, мені, да?
Greetings! I mean, out of my way, children.
Себас, ти що, блядь, мене фуловиш?
Has anyone seen my ivory-handled hand mirror? Of course you haven't.
Ну що, блядь? Тут директор перед вами, так?
Greetings,
Кошаки, блядь, сплять.
I thought I heard the headmaster approaching.
Гаррет Уізлі, давай поговоримо з тобою.
Gareth! Mr. Weasley! What are you doing here? Don't you have, somewhere to be?
Oh, Professor, yes, of course. All sorts of places I'd rather be right now. Do you need something from me?
I'm looking for my house elf. Surely you've seen him?
Ah, the little one-eared fellow. I saw him heading to the Great Hall moments ago, muttering on about your, sterling graces, sir.
I hear you're getting quite good at those concoctions you brew. I say, why don't you bring a sample of your next batch to my office? I'd like to give it a try.
Що?
Yes, sir. I will. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
On your way, Mr. Weasley.
Ой.
Oh,
Рофл,
there's
рофл.
one for my diary.
Це прям рофл. Бля, можна кудись тепешнутися з ним? А, телепорти всі заборонені, блядь. Якщо пішком пройтися. Вряд ли нас випустять з Хогвартсу. Це забавно. Бля, спідраним. Ру-ту-ту-ру-ту-ту-ту. О, ніхера, ялинка. Круто, я цього раніше не бачив. Віночок. Все. Чел, що з тобою?
I haven't time for any of you at the moment. None. None at all. Move
О,
aside.
ще ялинка. Ніхера тут, блядь. Так, а ну.
Professor Black, how are you, sir?
О, Омніс. Здорово. Ти хто? Ясно, ви просто кріпі, блядь, бо я через вас проходжу, блядь. Знаю, текстурок нема. Давай, Омніс.
Mr.
Mrax.
Gaunt, where do you think you're going?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting the hours away.
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes. Mixed with bubo tuba pus makes a fine mustache paste. Yes, mustache paste. I find.
Are you feeling all right, sir? You don't seem yourself.
Well.
I assure you, I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If I need a medical diagnosis, I shall head to St. Mungo's.
Не могли б давати нам якісь діалоги? Я дук.
Something is very wrong with Professor Black.
You call that a shine on those boots? Do better!
Professor, a word?
Ти хто? А.
Professor Black, again, it is not too late to reconsider
Бля,
your
ля,
decision
можу
regarding Quidditch.
дозволити Квіддіч?
We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Напиши.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kogawa.
Руфл.
What did we do to deserve him as a headmaster?
Та.
If you must speak with me, consult my secretaries or what have you. Now move along.
О. Ось, телепорт. Хто? Блять. Що тут, блядь? Левітаційна шляпа. Ти хто? Давай поговоримо ще з косою. Кресіда.
Miss Broom, a word.
Miss
Oh,
Boom.
Professor, this is an interesting surprise. It's Bloom, by the way.
Remind me of your area of affinity, Broom. OWLs are swift approaching.
Charms, sir. Non-verbal spells.
Charms.
Might work on one that makes me disappear.
Keep at it, Broom. And before you know it, you'll be as invisible as that new figure seems to be.
They're not invisible. I mean, I've seen them about. I mean, yes, sir.
Speaking of invisible, where's my blasted house elf?
Something seems a little off with the headmaster.
Все нормально. О! Плюс сторіночка. А, ми не можемо ревеліо закастити. Ну найс, ну найс. До речі. А. Це герб. Школи. Непогано.
When I witness what passes for magic in these halls, I simply mourn for the future of the wizarding world.
Що я нічого не можу робити за нього? Я думаю, це годинка, це якісь, блядь. Що це взагалі таке? Треба прочитати. Виглядає прикольно. Якісь пам'ятні знаки всіх чотирьох предметів.
Professor,
Ой,
a
бля.
word, please.
А можна ні?
Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
Я по ньому і не скучаю. Бля.
Well, yes. He's handling some official ministry business for me.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
Oh, wow.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig. I shall never understand that man.
Interesting.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Що чи Рамбус? Їжа помінялася? Кстати, да. Такого не було раніше. Вроді. Бля, прикольно. Серйозно, тут теж це є? Можна щось прочитати?
Attention, students. I hereby decree that the Great Hall be forthwith decorated in the dignified banners of Hufflepuff. I shall be taking no questions at this time.
Бля.
Or ever.
Лол. Ізі. А можна плюс 200 очок пуфендую? Хафл-пафл. Давай, Скроуп.
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
Я передумав.
And now I'm telling you that you can tell me.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
Black. Я хз. Сила Блеків. Ідеї, да.
But certainly I remember. It's still stronger together, no?
Master has made Scrope laugh.
Ясно, не то. Ти не думаєш там?
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is
Сука.
always
Бля, як
pure.
так можна, блядь?
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight.
Бля, рофл. Оп, наліво. Сховатися. Там мене ще знайде по дорозі.
Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Та де закінчується? Я нічого не бачу. О. Сундучок. Найс.
Vic was right. I can't believe it worked. Now, to speak the password to the gargoyle.
Гаргуле. Опа, це що?
Revelio. Incendio.
Заходять. Саме так.
Revelio.
Кімната якась, блядь, посеред цього. Так, ми ще забули цей за... Але я по-моєму маю вже читав. Кафедра в вигляді сови. Боя. Так, тут ще справа, теж щось прикольне.
Revelio.
Інтересно, що це? Да, це все ж таки годинники, лол, я був правий. Це годинники факультетів. Я школу, до речі, не бачу. Окей.
Revelio.
Що це штучка? Архітектор Хогвартса. Аж. Так. Скільки нам пиздячти? Туди. Ми будемо тут зробили пішки. Як долбойоб. Так, це ми все-таки ще не знаємо, як відкривати ті єбані двері. Знаємо про марафоним. В сходах.
Revelio.
Може колись дамо об'ясняти.
Bombarda. Infringo. Revelio.
Як нам туди підлетіти? А, ну і так. Прикол.
Revelio.
Тут є щось нового. Це хто? О. Оп. Я ж тут, блядь, був, я це читав. Що за херня? Блядь, скільки нахуй є, блядь, чого я просто телепорт, блядь, не зав'язав? Ёбаний рот. Тут, блядь. Охуеть. Я не в захваті.
The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password.
Давай. На
Toujours pure.
Франсуа. Опа. Бля, прикольно. Оп. И все, и плюс ачивочка.
I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto.
Revelio.
Интересная лавка. Портрети. Так, тут, до речі, всі ці професора, та? Ой, професора, блядь. Ай, подушка. Всі директора Хогвартсу минулі. Хто був перший? Третій рівень. Чи всі сплять? О, шляпа. Ти що в цьому сидиш? Ні, дверки в тебе відкриті, можеш себе поговорити. Прикольно. Що в тебе ще є? Чел. О! Сундучок. Сундучок, сундучок. Ні.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
What can I expect to find in the book?
A story. I cannot say more. You may recognize some elements of it, as I was inspired by a tale with which many wizarding children are familiar.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Возьми портрет великий.
The headmaster's nose all this time.
Де вона? Де вона, блядь, ділась? А, вот вона. Хера її портрет прямо. Огромний. Тут у нас ще є. О! Нет, сука, где мимо? Хера. Це що? О, це жомут пам'яті, да? Щось похоже. Зябка. Ти не хочеш оце взяти? Що? Чек. Лол.
That must be the pedestal.
Блядь, виглядає як гроб. Не підстав. Що, все більше то менше? Потім, колись, якщо прокачаємо ревеліо, то сюди зайдемо. Хочеш це прочитати? Ну, типу, прикольно. Шляпа. Шляпа прикольно. Що все таке собі. О, а вон. А як туди потрапити? Я хочу туди, там щось є прикольне. Давай. Read the book. Оп. І все, полетіли. Ой, щось я змучився.
Where am I?
О.
Professor Fitzgerald, can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me.
Бля, что круто.
The first you will need is a cloak.
Вау. Охуєнно намальовано. 70. Продовжимо в наступному. Реально виглядає мега круто. Все типа мальовано від руки. Як мальовано? Просто розмальовано. Олівцем. Красиво, красиво. Ну, це ми продовжимо. Це ми продовжимо.